What's up, YouTube fans? Today we're going to take a look at the Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime TFcon Toronto 2024 exclusive clutch, or their version of a masterpiece size clench. So this is a retool of the Fans Hobby Naval Commander, their version of Armada Prime. Obviously they've gotten rid of the trailer and replaced it with this, which is really cool because it becomes something new. There's a lot of new parts on this. I was pretty impressed how much they retooled or just made completely new parts. It's pretty exciting. And to answer the question right away, because I know I'm going to get it in the comments, this does not combine. It doesn't have the combiner hands or the combiner head. It just becomes a robot and can use this battle station, which we'll take a look at. But let's check out this beautiful alt mode. You got nice gold paint, translucent neon green, yellow for the lightning bolts here, green paint here, neon pink here, yellow and black kind of caution stripes there. Here's the back. A little bit of green here on the top of the cab, or the back of the truck here. Silver for the wheels. You have rubberish tires. They're not quite rubber, but it rolls very nicely on those tires. And you'll notice I don't have any accessories here because they're all stored inside, which is something I found out after the fact. I did unbox this at TFcon, but if you take off this backpack, which is the new part, you can see there is a gun. The gun is also has some new parts to it, but this mounts right here, so you can lift up here on these two pegs on both sides, and then slide it forward. Has this little clip here, which I believe that's a new part. They've added that because it just clips onto the screw hole there. But this is spring loaded. You can see I already have a bullet in there. The other two bullets are sitting right here, so they store inside right here. And then we also have this target, which we'll look at in the robot mode, but everything stores inside. Is very, very nice. You just clip it together here on the back, and then again on the front, and now it's ready. But this gun, really nice paint, gold, silver, green. I don't remember the original one firing, but there's the bullet. And since it does face off the back of the truck, you can fire the bullet in truck mode. So I'll do that. You just slide this button here. It's a pretty powerful bullet, but the spring is actually inside the bullet and not inside the gun. So that's kind of a cool, novel way to design a firing gun. It does fire pretty hard, so just be careful. And to get this back on here, you're just going to slide this clip onto here, and then get these two pegs back in. We'll put the bullet back in there, and everything stows away. This will slide onto here. All right, there you go. There's the truck all put together. Really nice looking. And for a quick size comparison, there it is next to the previous exclusive, the Fans Hobby Huntsman, which was made from their double dealer mold. So nice big truck mode here. Looks good with the masterpiece scale. All right, now let's get this guy transformed into robot mode. So go ahead and pull off the rear of the truck. We can open up these doors, fold these forward, fold these up, flip this out. We're going to come to this side here. This is a little tricky to pull out. You can just kind of grab these. The first time it was very tight. And then you're going to slide out. I thought this was pretty cool. It's like a hidden sliding mechanism in here to kind of make it sit flush on the ground. I just thought that was neat. We can leave the bullets in here if you want, or you can just take them out, but it makes sense to leave them there as ammo for his gun. Speaking of the gun, go ahead and grab the gun. You're going to unpeg from the sides first, and then slide it forward on this tab, and then go ahead and open up this handle, open the gun, extend it like this. I guess you could extend it in vehicle mode 2 with the back off, but there you go. Then this is going to plug into here. And now it's ready for the robot. So let's just set this aside for now and we'll work on this. So the transformation is the same. There are some parts that have been removed for cost-saving measures, obviously, since we have all this, but let's get them transformed. So unpeg the arms on both sides. Those will just shift down. We can come to the inside here, open up this panel, flip out the robot mode hands. Robot mode hands. We can take the legs, unpeg those from each other, and we can take these feet, bring them all the way around until they come and peg in to the bottom. There's actually a peg right here. Get that pegged in. And this one all the way around. Peg that in. And while we're here, might as well take a look. This is where they have the stamped numbers. So this is number 650 out of 700. They're all individually stamped, so you know you're not making any more. Alright. And we'll just get the arms fixed. So you're going to rotate this top part to the side, exposing the double jointed elbow. And now we'll work on the upper body. So go ahead, come to here. We're going to unpeg this front of the truck cab. We're going to unpeg this part of the truck from the top. That'll swing down and peg into there. This, make sure you have these straight, but this will come up and peg into the front. And make sure you have this collapsed in. We'll tab in like that. And we'll take care of this panel, fold this back. These two are a double clip, so you have to kind of push them down at the same time and then push them down. And there we have Clutch in robot mode. And it looks really, really good. It's got some really beautiful paint. Let's get in close on the head sculpt so you can see, because that is brand new. You got gold paint, neon green for the head crest and the eyes. It's a really well done head sculpt. Looks really good. Got gold paint here, translucent green, which were the headlights in vehicle mode. You've got the green paint on the arms, gold accents here and there, gunmetal paint as well. Silver for the thighs, neon green on the legs, and then a dark blue down here. Silver for the guns on the back. A little bit of that neon pink. Overall, really good looking robot mode. And a very accurate head sculpt, to be honest. And there's a couple things I forgot to mention during transformation that are little details, but this bar right here, it should be up for vehicle mode. It just folds down ever so slightly. And then same for these knees. They're down, and you just push them up, and they sit a little bit higher in this robot mode. I mean, it's not a big deal. If you miss it, you miss it. But let's go over the articulation. The head is on a double ball peg, so you get way down, way up, side to side, and the whole neck can move as well, and it rotates all the way around. It's a really good head movement. Shoulders rotate around on a ball joint. Because it's a ball joint, you get a butterfly joint out of that as well, backward and forward. You have a lift at the shoulder up to there. That does feel a little bit limited there on the shoulder, but you can get it pretty far. You have a rotation on the bicep, double jointed elbow, and it is the same articulation, by the way, as the original, but double jointed elbow, full bend, rotation at the wrist, the fingers on a single pin. It looks like they might have changed this hand design, I'm not 100% sure, but there you go. There is a waist swivel. It's locked by default. You have to unlock it. I think I might have missed this in my original review because these are really hard to pull out, but If you use a spudger, you can pull these tabs out. You don't have to pull all the way out, just up to there. And that will unlock the waist rotation. Although, here, let's put these down. They're not in my way. There you go. So you get a nice waist rotation out of that. That's a pretty interesting design. I'm pretty sure I missed that on the first review. Anyway, let's get this hip skirts out of the way. You get the legs will kick up to there on a ratchet. If you get this configured correctly, back to there, out to the side on a ratchet. Rotation at the knee. You have a double jointed knee. You just, let's see. No, single jointed knee. Gets you 90 degrees. There's a rotation down at this lower knee. Sometimes it gets discombobulated, so just keep track of that this is straight back here. And then at the foot, you have tilt forward, backwards. You have toe tilt down, and you have a tilt side to side. If you lock it in, your foot can tilt. If you unlock it, the whole ankle, the rear ankle can tilt. So really gets whatever you need there. All right, now let's get to the main event here, which is the accessories. So this gun, if you want, you can use it like this. You can fold these up like that, and then this will slide. It has a rail system, like most of the Fans Hobby stuff. Hold very nicely. I do think this mode, it should be collapsed if you're using it with him. But nice looking gun, and he holds it well because of that rail system. We can also use this new battle station. It looks pretty cool. So you're going to take this, again, unplug these for the handles, extend this, plug this into here, and then we're going to take him and he can hold on to those handles. All right, and there you go. There's Clutch in battle station mode. I think it looks really cool. This is a very nice option for display if you're going to put him on display in robot mode. I actually really like the vehicle mode too, so I'm not sure yet which way I'm going to display it, but I love this. And of course, he can fire off the missile. Oh, and that went flying. Luckily, we have 2 spares in there, but yeah, really, really nicely done. And before we finish up here, I almost forgot. You can put this piece on the top of the gun here, so just tabs right in there, and now he's got a little target sight to look through, which is pretty cool. All right, and some people are going to ask me about it anyways. I might as well just show. He does not have the combine mode parts. So if you open up the foot here, open up this tab, flip this around, you'll see there's no hand attached to this peg. Now I guess you could take the hands from the original and attach it, and then you could put this guy in combine mode. It's not going to look right with the color scheme, so I'm not sure why you would do it. But since people asked, I do want to answer. And just to prove it, the head is not in here either. Open this up, you'll see there's no head. There's a space for head, but there is no head inside there. So again, if you wanted to, you could take the head from the other version and then use it here, but not really sure why you would. All right, and for a size comparison, there it is next to the Fans Hobby version of Delta Magnus exclusive and his arch enemy, their Arson or their version of Pyro. And if you're a fan of the Euro stuff, this is from the Wings universe. These two did appear together in that continuity, and they were enemies, and they fought. I believe Clench lost, but pretty cool to have these together if you're a fan. So final recommendations on the Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime TFcon Toronto exclusive clutch. I love this thing. I think they did such a phenomenal job distinguishing this from the original mold, the Armada Prime. They really went all out with a brand new head sculpt, brand new gun with the sight, brand new battle station, which actually attaches in the vehicle mode, you know, basically changing up the vehicle mode. And it's a character that we don't really get a lot of. And that's what's special about this line from Fans Hobby and Chosen Prime is these characters haven't really gotten a lot of love, especially the Euro stuff. It really just is kind of niche. So it's cool. For me personally, these are very new characters. So yeah, I definitely recommend it. I give it a 5 out of 5. And they are going to sell out, so I think the Chosen Prime will be putting it up this week. I'm recording this video on July 15th, 2024. So sometime this week they'll go up. They are limited to 700, so they are going to be gone. So if you want one, keep an eye out on the Chosen Prime's website. But that's it for today. Thanks for watching. Thanks to the Chosen Prime and Get Right Robot for designing this awesome thing. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.